Hello everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the wonderful Wubulous Project Zomboid. Build 30, of course, build 30, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. A quick disclaimer, since we're playing the early version of build 30, things might be broken, things might be buggy, just generally things might not be working properly, and expect any and all save files to disappear randomly should they update it and it break the save file. That disclaimer out of the way, I'm very excited to be back. I booted it up. I heard the music. I got really excited. It's been a while since I've played. And I'm really excited to bring you this episode in this next series. So let's just get down to business, shall we? So we're playing in Sandbox. We'll play in Muldrow for fun. And this will be the Starfruit save file. Starfruit save file. Go ahead and hit next. So there is going to be a couple of presets. So this is going to look very different. It's already looking very different to me. It's going to look a lot different to you. There are a lot more choices in this sandbox situation than there were before. Right now, there's only one preset that comes with it. There's two presets that come with it. Beginner, which brings the zombie count to very, very low. Extremely rare and all that other stuff. And basically everything is incredibly easy, essentially. Or there is 8 months after the apocalypse, which is crazy. I'm actually gonna start with 8 months after the apocalypse. I can't help myself, man. This is gonna promise me the difficulty that I've been looking for so long. So let's go through everything and not worry about it. So over here, the zombies are gonna be proper zombies. They're fast shamblers, normal strength, and all that stuff. They're just generally normal zombies. The day length is an hour. That's normal. We're starting in December. That's kind of scary. That means we could have snow on the ground when we boot up the game, which would be really kind of cool. There is no water. There is no electricity right away. House alarms are rare. Everything's going to lock to house frequency, also rare. Food spoilage is going to stay normal. Refrigeration effectiveness is going to stay normal. Loot spawn is none. All right. Oh, wow. Loot spawn. That's very cool. I like that. Zombie respawn every day. That's... Ooh, wow. A zone must be unseen for the selected time in order for... This is going to be tough. Okay. All right. I'll take it. Temperature, normal. Starting erosion's at 50%. Very fast erosion speed. Farming speed is normal, very abundant. Food, weapons, and others are extremely rare. And then leveling is normal. Now we can start with a starter kit. I'm actually... What's a starter kit? I'm going to go and click starter kit because I don't know what it is, so it's new. And if we're going to start with like literally nothing, we might as well try it out. So we'll go ahead and make our character. Mathis Gamesid. Guys, I'm very excited. I don't know why. I was like, man, you know, it'll be fun to pop into the game. And now I'm like, I'm psyched, man. We're pale as pale can be. Doesn't really matter. Chest hair, does it matter? Stubble type, receding. I can't actually change any of this. Beard type, I can't change any of this. It won't let me. Really bizarre. All right, next. And we'll play the usual construction worker. And we'll game it a little bit. We're going to need as much as possible. Cowardly, no. There's the prone, short-tempered, quick to anger. We'll go ahead and add that for a few points. And gets panicked when indoors, prone to illness, brooding, recovers slowly from bad moods. We'll add that as well. From that, we'll take trait. We could just take strong. Lucky, sometimes things just go your way. That could be very important. And anything that's 2 point worth, nothing here 2 points, unfortunately. So we might just want to take strong. Graceful, makes less noise when moving. That's very useful too. Light drinker. We'll take light drinker. And not worry about booze too much. And what we'll take is lucky, I think. And faster running speed can run for... We'll take athletic. So we'll be lucky and athletic, and in turn... Oh, athletics 6 points. I lied. Overweight. Slower run speed. Okay, that's actually problematic. Light eater needs to eat less regularly. We'll take light eater. That's going to be helpful. These two should help us kind of stick out the first few days. All right, I'm excited, guys. Let's just do it. Let's just fucking do it. I'm really excited. So this is going to be interesting. One of the big problems I've had with the game, it's not even a problem, it's just what happens when you know a game really, really well and you play it for hundreds of hours, is the difficulty, the challenge kind of went away. There wasn't that much challenge left. this 8 months into the apocalypse thing sounds insane, sounds incredibly difficult, and I hope I don't last for more than like a couple of days. I really hope this is going to kick my ass and I'm going to have to learn this like new ways to survive, because all my old tricks, everything that would work on a normal playthrough or a beginner playthrough, for instance, is not going to work here. I'm not going to have the ability to just be fine, be okay. All the loot, hopefully the loot rarity has been changed a little bit, because loot being extremely rare wasn't that dangerous early on. Hopefully it's even more rare now, and I'm hoping that this is just going to be like a kick my ass situation, and I need to learn how to survive the apocalypse all over again. And really, to start surviving 8 months into what is essentially the zombie apocalypse, the luck trait needs to be there. All right, so we don't need to learn the basics. We kind of know the basics already. That's our skills. Is there anything new? Survivalist, foraging, trapping, fishing. Nothing really. I don't think there's any like medical skills. But that actually reminds me, I need to relearn the hotkey. So that's different. The medical system is very different now. All right, let's take a look. I'm very nervous. I gotta relearn the controls a little bit here. All right, it's a pistol. That's good. We got a starter kit, which gave us a hammer, a baseball bat, and a little bit of food. So it's like literally just this. I like that. I like that a lot. One of my complaints about the game early on was that if they're expecting me to like pop into a world that's already been completely overrun by zombies, you need to give me a little bit more to survive with. All right, let's do this, man. So it's gonna take a little while for me to feel like this is normal again, but I'm good. I'm ready. There is literally no food in here. Okay, that's new. I'm excited. Oh, the king is back. The king is back, guys. First of all, this is 8 months. This is 8 months in, and the erosion has already started, as you can see. We'll equip this in both our hands. There's like noises happening. I don't know what those are. I'm gonna crank the volume up a little bit here. But you can see this plant's growing. Everything looks a little deteriorated. I like it a lot. We're gonna go take this guy out. We're gonna take a shirt. Hey, bud. Oh, it's been a while since I've hit a zombie. Oh, you actually took a while to fall down there. I thought you weren't gonna fall down. Let's go ahead and wear that. What is that? Is that me looting? That's gotta be. Oh, that's me walking through trees and a little bit of looting going on. All right. So remember, zombie count is insane. So we need to be very careful about that. Sneaking is going to be hugely important. All right. None of that is useful. All right. Wow. We are shit out of luck as far as loot is concerned. It's fine, though. It's going to be all right. I have faith in my capabilities to at least survive a couple of days. I'll take the nails, and that was a mutton chop? Interesting. All right, nothing here, or here. Tuna. Okay, matches. I don't know if it's going to be that useful, but I will take it. I'm also going to go ahead and see if I can get a little bit of water out of this, since they're... That's a new noise. There's a ton of new noises. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so we have a little bit more. We have a little bit of water. Excellent. And we're going to try and hit up this area over here. We're getting cold. This guy's got a sweater on, so I'm going to pop that sucker on immediately. Hey. Well, that's unfortunate because that was a lot of noise. Ooh, fuck. Time to go. Ooh, the audio is moving from ear to ear. I'm a fan. All right, we're gonna have to bounce out of here for now. Pull out our view just a little bit. We are cold, which sucks. We can deal with it. Oh, you know what that is? It's me walking on the tiles there. That's what that new noise is. And of course it's gonna start raining. And my character's exhausted already. Hopefully the trees will keep them distracted or slow them down. Holy crap, there's a lot of zombies around right now. Luckily the rain will mask a lot of the noises I'm making, So we'll be able to pull away from them just a little bit. And I am a bit faster than they are. So we're just going to abandon that area. The alarm basically made that untraversable for now. And that's okay. It's a butt ton of zombies. I need better clothing. But for now, I'm just going to get out of here. I don't remember. Honestly, the map is long out of my mind. I don't remember where things are. It is good to see the overgrowth happening, though. And the road looks rather beat up. My character's panicking. That's totally okay. This house is over here. I'm going to try and cut through. And break line of sight as quickly as I can. So those that march into the trees will get slowed down. It's fine. Again, trying not to cause too much of a ruckus here. But that's very difficult to do when you're sprinting. Alright, relax, heartbeat. Cutting line of sight. Yeah, she's stuck in the trees now. Alright, well, the insane zombie number is definitely a problem. I'm glad I did it. A good problem. Yeah, we're hopefully going to be able to pop into this house here. Fingers crossed that the house alarms are not going to be everywhere right now. Okay. Looks like we might be okay. He is distracted by the rain. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay. We'll let him in a second here. Okay. I do like how they do stumble and fall now. Okay. We're at least out of the rain. There's a lot of food here, so we can at least make a temporary situation, temporary housing. Are we going to wear that now, or are we going to take off the other thing in the process? Temperature 5, temperature 6. We'll at least rip this up. And make some bandages out of this. Not quite sure how the medical system is going to end up working for us. So this is all not working. The power's already down. So we have to keep that in mind too. Perishables are going to be much more of a problem. AKA we won't have many to go off of. Good, get some water out of the way. Leave those there for now. Bowl and a magazine. Alright, before we do any big time looting, let's explore this area to make sure it is completely and 100% safe. Pool cue, so a spare weapon if we need it, though it's not a very good one. A sheet. Good for closing up windows if we decide to make this our perma home. Let's go ahead and let him in. And the reason I want to let her in, rather. So I want to, don't want any noise being made. Okay. Fingers crossed for a quiet area. I would do my typical swing on a door and make noise and see if anybody makes noise in back. But for right now, I'd rather not. Due to the zombies outside, I'd rather not have to deal with them. That is a really good find to get a saw this early. The barking dog noise, I like it. Bullets, and we have a pistol, so we can actually make some use of that. Let's go ahead and close these curtains up. Zombies just wandering around out there. Keeping very quiet. If you notice, I'm moving very slowly. Another baseball bat. I'll take it. I'm moving very, very slowly. And the reason for that is I don't want anybody outside to see me or hear me. Because if they do, I could immediately jeopardize my housing situation. And I would have a lot of zombies out my front door. And I would need to leave. And I wouldn't want to do that. Not right away. In fact, the fact that this place is relatively safe is kind of a cue for me to make this a bit of a safe house, honestly. I could continue to look, but looking would cause more of a stir, would cause more of a problem, as well as provoke or present the possibility of not finding a place nearly as safe as the one I've just found. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to go ahead and start slapping some sheets up on some windows and closing the curtains on the windows that have already have their curtains on them. I don't think I can add a sheet onto that one. It's just too far over the stairs. So we'll add a sheet here. Do we have any more? We have one more. I'm actually going to do it on one of these windows because there's so many zombies over here. In fact, I'm going to do this. Okay. Let's actually remove this one. And we'll put it on this window over here. Just because there are so many zombies over there, it's important for me to make sure that they can't see me. I do not plan to move very fast through here at all. We'll probably clean out these bodies and get them out of here. I don't think disease is in the game yet. I'm pretty sure they're not. It's not yet, but it's still something we're going to definitely do. And we'll ensure some safety here. It's already late. It's very late, in fact. So we won't do much else for the day. We'll pick a place to call home. Or call a place to call our bedroom, rather. Wow. It's amazing how certain things just kind of kick back in. 5 minutes with the game's controls and I was totally back to normal with them. It feels good, man, to be back at the helm. Feels very, very good. Let's close these curtains. Good. All right, in the morning, what we'll end up doing is we will start hitting the nearby houses for loot. We'll keep this like this. We'll move this over. I'm going to start already doing a little bit of organization. Keeping things as best as I can organized. Just drop this on the ground. I love the new noises. I do a lot. They go a long way. Audio goes a long way in making these kinds of games immersive. For instance, look at The Long Dark. There are no looting animations. It's all audio. It's very satisfying, even if it is all audio. We'll drop this bat here. We'll do it in the second one. We'll do it here. Same with the hammer for now. Nails. And the saw. Okay. So again, getting late. I'm going to get my character into bed by 20. So 8 o'clock. Let's actually go ahead and eat a little bit. We don't need to do much. Keep a little snack. Make it go a long way. So only eat a quarter of the chips. Close this door. Speed up time. Getting a little cold. Do I have a sweater in here? No. We'll sleep for now. Whoa, this is new. I like it. So he sleeps for as long as he needs. So 8 hours being maximum. We'll sleep for 8 hours. Nice. Very nice. I don't know what builds these all came in. So I'm like 3 builds behind as far as the last time I've really seriously played. So keep in mind, a lot of the stuff is going to be very exciting and very new to me. So expect a lot of like childlike, whoa, cool. I'm hypothermic, delirious from heat stroke, and exposure. Okay. My character is moving super slow. Am I going to die from hypothermia? Okay, that's new. I'm going to take this guy out, look for a sweater if I can. The earlier I can get a sweater, the better. Good. And I don't think any of these guys are going to have a sweater on them. Doesn't look like they will. I wish I could slap on some layers, but I don't think I can. Okay. Charge up a shot. Anybody have a sweater on them? Just blouses. I am not sure what's causing them to all roam toward me suddenly. This is a problem. Let's move a little bit. See if I can pull them away. I do not want to deal with them if I can. Keep them knocked down. Oh, man. All right. Well, suddenly the temperature is going to be my killer. That's a first. This is great, actually. I love this. This is excellent. Okay, we need to back the fuck up. I cannot move right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to take out this horde. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tree. Nope, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow. Trying to move, but I can't. I think I'm taking bites here. Yep, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Holy crap. You know what the last time I died on the first episode was? That's insane. All right, let him go. He's done. For a second, actually. Let's, critical damage. Scratch, bitten, bleeding. Look at that. We died from weather. From the weather slowing us down. That killed us. That's crazy. I'm impressed. Episode 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the new Project Zomboid. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe even later today if I'm feeling crazy, with another episode and a new focus on what's more important. The house. That blows my mind. It's because we had a house with food and stuff, and because we got hypothermia overnight, that's a little bit... I don't know if I agree with that, though. Were there sheets and stuff on the bed or not? I don't know. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and welcome back to more Project Zomboid. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.